Welcome to Kigogona program. I am Muna B. Jao Gikuyu. I am the Chief Steward of the United Regions of Africa. Today, we are looking at churches are mental chains. I'll start by reading. Churches are responsible for alienating Africans from their spiritual and cultural heritage. Churches are instruments of mental and spiritual colonization. They are enemies of awakening. African indigenous spiritualities have been shattered. Ancestral spirits dismissed as evil or non-existent. Indigenous cultural practices, rituals, music, and dances have been condemned as backward. Pilgrimages to African sacred sites have been forbidden. This has created a spiritual inferiority complex. True spirituality involves a pure science element, outer space radiation, metaphysical and cosmological framework. God did not manifest in churches. Churches are not pure. The 21st century marks the fall of churches and Christianity. Indigenous spiritualities will be restored. The truth is, God is one and holy. God abode in Mount Kirinyaga, Kenya, in a spiritual realm. The Ark of the Covenant is hosted in Mount Kirinyaga in a spiritual dimension. Jesus Christ was not a son of God. Jesus was human. Rituals transformed Jesus. Holy Kabbalah or Gogi enabled him to perform miracles. There is no Satan and hell. Evil is not an independent force. Positive energy and negative energy come from the same source. There is no heaven. People get transformed into spirits after death. Spirits are dwelling in spiritual dimensions. Vibration of frequency determines the nature of a spirit and the plane of existence. God manifests through the 7 archangels of creation. The 7 archangels are the most powerful energies or forces. Angelic spirits collaborate with these forces. Jesus will never come back to earth. Jesus died and was transformed into a spirit. Life after death is a destined one. Life after death is everlasting. For me, I will tell you that intent is very important and why you are doing things. For me, I'm doing things to help you know the real God, because when you do it, you'll be able to know a lot. I have told you that churches have no cosmological framework. You know, as humans, you are at a globe, and you know the reason why you are not seeing like it is a globe, you are seeing like it is flat. It is because you are at one place at your body. You are anchored there. But now, it will not forever be like that. When you die, you are transformed, you are energy. Let me tell you, you are able now to see even colors you cannot be able to see now, because creation is so radiant. Let me tell you, the other dimensions, they are so bright the more you upper the dimension. For me, I'm telling you, I've witnessed a lot of dimensions. I have even gone to the imperial seat of majesty where the God is dwelling. And remember, God is also having a body. And our God is spiritual. God is not male or female. So there is no aspect of children. But you can see in churches the way they are lied to, because let me tell you, churches were brought in Kenya to enable colonialism. A lot of atrocities were made. And Britain, you know, had got even to Tasmania, wanted to exterminate the aborigines. It's an evil system to be terminated by Mwenenjaga. Let me tell you. You know, USA, and they will fall. There is no difference between USA and England and Israel, because they are criminals. You know, they are united by their greed, wanted to exterminate Africans for them to have the minerals, because minerals of Africa are powering technology. That's why Congo cannot have peace, because they pretend. You know, even UN are clubs, because you cannot have a UN when you have, let me tell you, nations of terrorism. You know, even USA is the one which made the Al-Shabaab, lied to Kenya, even lied to President Mwai Kibaki, because I'm telling you, they are the ones who are sponsoring those people. Even now, pretending they are intervening, but they are the ones who are creating that chaos. So for them, the direction they are heading to it is negative. So regardless of what they are having or how they are thinking they have technology, it is not helping them. Because I'm telling you, in the creation, the fact is everything is operating, not only people. And you remember, creation is not just about human beings. Human beings can be corrupted because you have the aspect of free will. You have the ability to do evil, and then creation, creator wants not you not to sin, because you have the positive, the negative, and the neutral. But then you have people who have no divine spark, who can do anything, because for them they are presume life just about the earth. Some of them, when they know the creator well, and even the Europeans, the Caucasians, they were dark blood. Even they were going to seek healing, because seeking healing means retaining the black color back, because they were black, even they were dark. Even when you further the research, you can see how they were looking, because I'm telling you, God created black people because melanin is important. It's so important. I've told you, let me tell you about even the neuromelanin, not just about your skin, and it is the truth. Perhaps I cannot admit because of ego, but the fact is, let me tell you, Europeans had melanin prior. They lost melanin at Sodom and Gomorrah destruction. They are the one written at the Bible, at the Genesis, because of homosexuality and immorality. Even now, that's why you can see, like NASA can have projects associated with dates, like times which are not real, even things like Apollo, and they do a lot of prostitution at night, drinking alcohol, doing what, for them they have the Freemasonry, the such, Nanias, Illuminati, what, those are fake things. The real creator, who is pure, abode in Kenya. And God did not manifest to Europeans. The manifestation of God to Europeans is through destruction. So they don't have the divine spark, let me tell you. They have done a lot of evil projects, even making viruses. HIV virus was made by NATO, let me tell you, combining sarcoma and leukemia, let me tell you, to the lab, let me tell you, using criminals like Robert Garrow, very greedy doctors. Let me tell you, you have even greedy scientists who cannot benefit themselves. Because let me tell you, right now, I've told you about the stewardship program. Because right now, Kirinyaga, let me tell you, unite Africa. Africa will be one country. It will be divided into regions, 5 of them, according to the, let me tell you, the geography. You can see the northern, the western, the central, let me tell you, where we are, the eastern and the southern. And then we have the administration in Nairobi. Nairobi is, let me tell you, near to Mount Kenya. And Mount Kenya is a dwelling of, remember, God is not just about Africa. God is about everything. So I'm telling you right now, it's about restoration. And it was prophesied, let me tell you, prior. I can invite you to come to a seminar, because I offer seminars. I'm teaching people about this Kegogona. They are asking questions. Right now, they are hosted in 4 locations. In Murang'a town, in Thika, in Nairobi, and Rugai. You usually apply through a form. You can fill online, let me tell you. You can also use our outlets where we have the forms and then the fill and attend, let me tell you. Because it will help you a lot, let me tell you. You also get a chance to know about the stewardship program, because this program is what will give African a civilization of 1,000 years. So you get a lot of clarity, know the real God, because what will benefit you is the real God, for real. Because why invest? Even in the churches, they don't consider other things like the sun, like the moon, other galaxy, the black holes, what, and they are in the creation where you are. But for you, you have presumed God is just about giving you money. No, God is not a cosmic vending machine. No, it's not like that. God is not about giving you this. Remember, even we have billionaires who have money, but they are cursed. They are even despised by Kirinyaga. Someone like Donald Trump, authorizing the release of COVID-19 virus to kill people, because he despises Africans. He is useless. Let me tell you, it's unfortunate. Even people like Bill Gates, they are cursed. So if when you believe people who have money are blessed, you are not wise. If you are made this, you are thinking like being a billionaire, like that ladder is not like that. It's not about the things. Let me tell you, when you realize, let me tell you, when you want to know God, it's by invitation. There are qualifications, and I'll tell you about the qualifications. There are 2 involving your body, and it is more of what you have done with your body. Remember, you are not the body. You are there as energy using your body. So when you die, you are not vanished. Life, actually, you are getting upgraded, is a higher life. People discover this when they die, but I want you to discover when you are alive, so you can benefit fully, let me tell you. So it's about the status of your body. Let me tell you, you should not be a homosexual. When you are gay or a lesbian, you cannot be forgiven. You're supposed to be stoned to death. You're not supposed to be, you're supposed to be executed. You're not supposed to be at us, because of the law of Kirinyaga. Because now you have destroyed your vessel. Your vessel was made for divine energy. and you cannot host when you are like that. The status of your anus matters. And remember also, there's a very important routine which you should practice if you want to, let me tell you, to get the absolute purity of your vessel, of your body. Every time, let me tell you, you defecate, let me tell you, or you go to the long call, let me tell you, ensure you use, let me tell you, water, let me tell you, to clean that part. A tissue paper is not enough. Even you can avoid it, ensure you use water to clean that part. Let me tell you, use your left hand, let me tell you, and then clean your hands with the soap. Ensure you follow this routine every time you do it. Let me tell you, when you are used to this, your body will transform. You're able now to host higher energies, which you are supposed to. When you don't do that, you never attain certain point of spirituality. This is for it. It is Kirinyaga who commanded people. It is called the anal cleansing, and it is abominable to do anal sex. Some people do this a lot. When you do that, you destroy yourself. Homosexuality is a sin, unforgivable, abominable. Kirinyaga despises homosexuality for it. Even Kirinyaga, that's why you should not be like that, and we need to protect our kids. Let me tell you, so like you can have pure vessels for them now to benefit from the creation fully, because creation is not about greed, not about we have a lot of greedy people, even very greedy companies, greedy mining. Even let me tell you right now, there will be no export of raw minerals. They will even give it's not just about giving money. Let me tell you, it's about the technology transfer. Let me tell you, even the intellectual property, knowing what they are doing, not just being given money. Your work not to be exporting things or planting or something. No. If you even know about the manufacturing, so that you can make those things yourself. Because in Africa, let me tell you, Africa will grow. Let me tell you, even China is supposed to build, let me tell you, because they are also getting minerals from Congo. Remember, cobalt, 70% in the world, it's come from, let me tell you, from Congo, and they used to even to make the smartphone. So they should do projects even for Congolese children, let me tell you, even build schools, build hospitals, do that, so that they can balance. Because for them, they are also doing it for their children. So when they do that, let me tell you, that is the only thing which can show them that they appreciate even getting the minerals of Africa. Because we don't need to be like that. And even I've told you about the Mount Kailash, because Mount Kailash is also a Kigogona. Mount Kenya, there is a path which can take you through the Mount Kailash, direct straight to China from Kenya without using a plane or a time. You beat China, let me tell you. Because I'm telling you, there is also teleportation. Let me tell you, when you die, you will not be moving by, let me tell you, NAF, or let me tell you, you will be using your power of mind. The lower dimensions, they are shaped by your thought. Let me tell you, we have a lot of dimensions of reality. So even you have the aura. For me, I have a lot of wisdom which can help you. And also remember, Saturday is the day of Sabbath. So you should always be fasting on Saturday. It's not on Saturday. When those Saturdays are futile, churches, I'm telling you, even they don't use water, they don't do the anal cleansing, and I stand for. You should always do that. So ensure even where there are toilets, they need also to have rooms with water so that people can complete. Let me tell you, because it's not just like that. When you are like that now, you are heavenly people. But when you don't, let me tell you, abide to that. Let me tell you, you are using your body, and your body is eating food. So this is very important routine if you want to attain the absolute purity of your vessel. Because let me tell you, the vessel, let me tell you, is pure. So you are created to do pure things. A very important thing is about the dressing. Let me tell you, when you are a woman, you should not wear a trouser or a short cloth. Every time you do that, you defy Kirinyaga, the real God. And when you want, let me tell you, your vessel to carry important energy, you should, let me tell you, abide to that. Let me tell you, it will help you, because what you are given is a privilege of choosing if you do it. But then you are not doing things because of yourself. You are doing things because you are created, you are enabled. So follow Kirinyaga is what will help you. Dress well. Let me tell you, prostitution is abominable. The creator despises prostitution. It's annoying. Right now, there is a lot, even pornography. Let me tell you, you or I will have a supreme internet, different from it. Even lay our own, let me tell you, fiber optic cables. Have our own things. We cannot, let me tell you, have those things of Europeans. They are raw vibration things. For us, we will grow a lot, grow our spiritualities, our own language. Let me tell you, this is not for dominance. Even in China, should learn through this. Even the Han, let me tell you, even appreciate the Tibetan Buddhism. Even let me tell you, the Dalai Lama, let me to come back to Tibet. Even let me tell you, it will help every Chinese. Because I'm telling you, when you do that, you complete that mountain, Mount Kailash, and then you perform the holy bath, the Mandasalov, is spirituality. It is helping you. It is pure. And then Also, I've told you about the Ark of the Covenant in Mount Kenya. It was in Jerusalem. The people who are there in Israel are not the ones written at the Bible. The one written were black people. I told you people were having black people have been massacred by Europeans, by Caucasians. But right now, let me tell you, black people, you have a civilization. I've told you, it is complete in the spiritual realm. And our earth is, let me tell you, it is a dense one. But now you see, let me tell you, when your body is now qualified, it is more of what you have done. So ask yourself, what have you done with your body? Because even if you should not tattoo, when you tattoo, you have destroyed your face. It is abominable. So even when you come into eating food, remember protein. From that day, avoid protein. No eating meat, not drinking milk. So avoid that. You know what proteins are. You know you have the alternative food you can eat, because now it is for Saturday. Because Saturday is a Sabbath, there are also preparation. Not just like that. On that days from the morning, no eating protein. And then on Friday also no proteins, because on Saturday is the Sabbath. Saturday is no eating. Let me tell you, fast, and then the radiation will fall until 6 p.m. So now you absorb that radiation with your brain. When you eat proteins are having nitrogen, and nitrogen, now the brain will have a chemical reaction. And when the brain is having a chemical reaction, the brain cannot be able to absorb the radiation. But when you don't have the chemical reaction, you eat other food which are not having the nitrogen, which are not protein, you benefit a lot. Because I'm telling you now, this deeper, because your body is a shell. And when you fast, your body will start now releasing ketone oil. And this ketone oil heals your body and strengthen your bones. Then you don't feel tired, you feel well. Then you benefit a lot, let me tell you. This one is a divine, is spiritual, is helping you a lot. For me, I'm a direct student of God, of Kirinyaga. When I want to ask anything, I can use my brain, and I hear the voice. I'm not ordinary. They are rituals performed to me. Even for me, there are metaphysical things which are not ordinary. I'm telling you, I'm protected by the 7 forces of creation. Or there are 7 changes, what I have told you about. They are from Mount Kenya. So Mount Kenya is where the creator of everything, including you, including everything, abode. The more you know now, and it is a spiritual dimension. The rocks are where now. Remember, your body, your physical body, let me tell you, is tuned to the frequency of physical things. That is why you are interacting with matter, let me tell you. And then when you die, you also be having other bodies, because you have the aura, you have the mental one, you have your feelings, you have your thoughts, you cannot touch them. You have a lot, you have even the soul, because let me tell you, you are the whole system of a human cannot be perceived by human things. And then when even the doctors of Kenya start community Mount Kenya, they will be touched by that radiation. They will start healing. Let me tell you, you know, when you are interacting with outer space radiation, you emit now, your aura emits now a strong radiation, because now tell you people go with the level. I can recommend you now to attend those seminars, because they will help you a lot. Let me tell you, because for me, I'm also doing corporate training, the corporate maybe on the URI starship. I have gone a lot of events, a lot of invitations, and I'm telling you, when you embrace Kirinyaga, because Kirinyaga is pure, you benefit a lot. If you want to learn more, you can contact me through the email jaogekoyo@gmail.com, jaogekoyo@gmail.com. You can also contact the company Kogona program through 0736 507 501, 0736 507 501. Thank you very much.